ChatGPT o3’s 42-signal AI XRP price forecast reveals consolidation potential amid 95% ETF approval odds. ChatGPT, XRP. Add disclosure. Add disclosure. We believe in full transparency with our readers. Some of our content includes affiliate links, and we may earn a commission through these partnerships. However, this potential compensation never influences our analysis, opinions, or reviews. Our editorial content is created independently of our marketing partnerships, and our ratings are based solely on our established evaluation criteria. Read more. ChatGPT o3 analyzes 42 signals showing XRP consolidation at $2 with RSI at 34.43 as 95% ETF approval odds and SEC settlement drive potential. Add disclosure. Add disclosure. We believe in full transparency with our readers. Some of our content includes affiliate links, and we may earn a commission through these partnerships. However, this potential compensation never influences our analysis, opinions, or reviews. Our editorial content is created independently of our marketing partnerships, and our ratings are based solely on our established evaluation criteria. Read more. Crypto journalist. Hassan. Crypto journalist. Hassan. About author. Anas is a crypto-native journalist and SEO writer with over 5 years of writing experience covering blockchain, crypto, DeFi, and emerging tech. Author profile. Share. Copied. Add disclosure. Add disclosure. We believe in full transparency with our readers. Some of our content includes affiliate links, and we may earn a commission through these partnerships. However, this potential compensation never influences our analysis, opinions, or reviews. Our editorial content is created independently of our marketing partnerships, and our ratings are based solely on our established evaluation criteria. Read more. Last updated 5 hours ago. Why trust CryptoNews? CryptoNews has covered the cryptocurrency industry topics since 2017, aiming to provide informative insights to our readers. Our journalists and analysts have extensive experience in market analysis and blockchain technologies. We strive to maintain high editorial standards, focusing on factual accuracy and balanced reporting across all areas, from cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects to industry events, products, and technological developments. Our ongoing presence in the industry reflects our commitment to delivering relevant information in the evolving world of digital assets. Read more about CryptoNews. Disclaimer: crypto is a high-risk asset class. This article is provided for informational purposes and does not constitute investment advice. You could lose all of your capital. ChatGPT o3's AI model processed 42 live indicators and came up with an XRP price forecast. The crypto is trading at $2.0016, and the RSI is approaching oversold territory at 34.43. XRP is trading down 0.77% daily, within a tight $1.9860 to $2.0390 range, and faces key resistance at the 200-day EMA around $2.0946 amid moderate volatility and elevated social engagement. The market cap reached $119.35 billion, with 24-hour volume exceeding $3.92 billion despite an 18.64% decline in trading activity. The following analysis was conducted using ChatGPT's o3 AI model. It synthesized 42 real-time technical indicators, on-chain whale movements, regulatory developments, and social sentiment metrics to assess XRP's 90-day price trajectory. The predictions were then reanalyzed and edited together for enhanced readability while maintaining analytical precision. Technical pulse. Consolidation below key EMAs amid oversold development. XRP's current price of $2.0016 reflects a modest minus 0.77% daily decline from an opening price of $2.0173, establishing a narrow trading range between $2.0390 high and $1.9860 low, which is a 2.67% intraday spread indicating moderate volatility compression. The RSI at 34.43 approaches oversold territory, suggesting potential for a relief bounce despite broader consolidation pressure. This reading places XRP closer to oversold conditions than many major cryptocurrencies, which historically precede short-term rebounds when combined with strong fundamental catalysts. MACD indicators show bearish momentum with the MACD line at -0.0170 trading below the signal line at -0.0533, though the negative histogram at -0.0363 suggests momentum may be stabilizing. The relatively shallow MACD divergence indicates potential for trend reversal if volume increases. Moving averages, however, create a challenging overhead resistance structure across all time frames. The 20-day EMA at $2.1562 sits 7.7% above the current price, while the 50-day EMA at $2.2113 represents 10.5% overhead resistance. The 100-day EMA at $2.2302 and the 200-day EMA at $2.0946 cluster between 4.6% and 11.4% above current levels. The 200-day EMA at $2.0946 represents the nearest major resistance level, requiring only a 4.6% rally to test this key technical threshold. Breaking above this level could trigger momentum expansion toward higher EMA clusters. ATR readings at 1.7332 indicate moderate volatility, with current intraday movement showing compressed ranges. This low volatility environment often precedes directional breakouts, particularly when combined with fundamental catalysts and improved market sentiment. Historical price context: 6-month correction from ETF speculation peak. XRP's 2025 performance is a systematic decline from January peaks near $3.10 following post-ETF speculation rallies. February-March trading ranges between $2.60 to $2.90 and $2.40 to $2.70, respectively, gave way to April's local high at $2.86 before accelerating weakness. May witnessed a sharp decline, with support emerging at $1.80, followed by June's volatile recovery between $1.79 and $2.10. The June 10th low at $1.79 represents a key psychological level, with current prices holding approximately 12% above this threshold. The historical high at $2.86 in April 2025 established key resistance for any recovery attempts, while the broader range between $1.79 and $3.10 defines the major trading corridor for XRP's current cycle. Current price levels represent a 47.39% decline from the January 2018 all-time high of $3.84, though maintaining substantial gains of 72,025% from the July 2014 all-time low of $0.002802. Support and resistance. Key battle zones define breakout potential. Immediate support emerges at today's low around $1.9860, reinforced by the psychological $2 level where institutional buying interest historically appears. The key support zone extends from $1.9500 to $1.9800, which is a confluence of technical levels and potential accumulation areas. Major support lies within the $1.8500 to $1.9000 historical zone, which corresponds to May's major low and institutional buying levels. A breakdown below $1.95 would indicate a potential deeper correction toward these major support levels. Resistance begins immediately at $2.0390, today's high, followed by the key 200-day EMA at $2.0946. This EMA represents the most accessible major resistance level, requiring minimal momentum to test. The key resistance zone spans $2.1500 to $2.2300, encompassing the 20-day EMA cluster where multiple moving averages converge. Breaking this level would indicate a potential trend reversal and open pathways toward higher resistance zones. Major resistance lies within the $2.5000 to $2.7000 historical high range, representing the April 2025 peak and large supply levels that would require substantial fundamental catalysts to overcome. Regulatory breakthrough. 95% ETF approval odds signal market transformation. Bloomberg ETF analysts James Seifert and Eric Balchunas have increased their odds of XRP ETF approval to 95%. The analysts placed Litecoin, Solana, and XRP as having the highest possibility among others, with 95% odds, citing positive SEC engagement and the agency's apparent classification of these assets as commodities rather than securities. Multiple major asset managers, including Franklin Templeton, Grayscale, and Bitwise, have filed XRP ETF applications. The final decision deadlines for these applications are clustered around October 2025. XRP's final SEC decision deadline is also set for October 17, 2025. Canada has already approved 3 spot XRP ETFs on the Toronto Stock Exchange, which comes after Brazil's approval. This demonstrates global regulatory acceptance and institutional demand for regulated XRP investment products. This international progress provides precedent for U.S. approval. Polymarket prediction markets show ETF approval odds fluctuating between 88% and 98% throughout June 2025. Trading volume exceeded $95,000, and high confidence levels were sustained despite short-term regulatory delays. Rlust stablecoin integration. Enterprise adoption accelerates. Ripple's Rlust stablecoin has been approved by some major countries and launched globally. On December 10, 2024, Ripple received regulatory approval in New York, positioning the company to compete in the regulated stablecoin market. Fast forward to this month, the Dubai Financial Services Authority approved Rlust for use within the Dubai International Financial Center. This represents Ripple's second major regulatory win in the region. Rlust integration into Ripple payments enables clients to utilize the stablecoin for fast and cheap cross-border settlements, complementing rather than replacing XRP's role as a bridge currency. Rlust has a market cap of $293.64 million, making it the 220th biggest cryptocurrency and the 11th largest stablecoin. The stablecoin's enterprise-grade design addresses compliance requirements, including HIPAA, GDPR, and other regulatory frameworks, expanding Ripple's addressable market beyond traditional crypto users to regulated financial institutions. SEC lawsuit resolution. $50 million settlement removes legal overhang. Ripple and the SEC have proposed a final settlement, which would conclude the 4-year legal battle with a $50 million penalty and a $125 million escrow release. Both parties have jointly requested that a federal court dissolve a long-standing injunction related to XRP sales and authorize the release of $125 million currently held in escrow. The settlement is a dramatic reduction from the SEC's original $2 billion penalty demand. This follows the agency's weakened position following Judge Torres's 2023 ruling that programmatic XRP sales to retail investors did not constitute securities transactions. Legal resolution removes a major regulatory overhang that has suppressed XRP price action since December 2020, when the original lawsuit caused XRP to lose over 50% of its value and $16 billion in market cap. The proposed settlement awaits final court approval, though legal experts consider approval likely given both parties' agreement and the precedent established by previous crypto settlement agreements. Market metrics. Fundamental strength despite technical consolidation. XRP maintains a market capitalization of $119.35 billion and a 24-hour trading volume of $3.92 billion, representing a volume-to-market cap ratio of 3.29%. Based on the maximum supply of 100 billion XRP tokens, the fully diluted valuation reaches $202.5 billion. The circulating supply stands at 58.93 billion XRP, representing 58.9% of the maximum supply. The remaining tokens are held in escrow for programmatic release. This controlled supply mechanism provides predictable inflation dynamics, supporting long-term price stability. Market dominance remains robust at 3.82% of the total cryptocurrency market cap, maintaining XRP's position as the 4th largest digital asset by valuation despite recent consolidation pressure. The 47.39% decline from all-time highs contrasts with the 72,025% gain from all-time lows, indicating the sharp correction from peak levels and established cryptocurrency's extraordinary long-term appreciation potential. Social sentiment. Rising engagement amid ETF optimism. Lunar Crush data reveals XRP's alt rank at 141 with a Galaxy score of 68, indicating strong social engagement and positive sentiment momentum. Engagement metrics total 8.4 million interactions with 45.37K mentions and 7.58K creators contributing to discussions. Sentiment is 85% positive, reflecting community optimism despite recent price consolidation. XRP's social dominance of 4.6% demonstrates its ability to capture considerable attention relative to market cap, often preceding price movements. Institutional momentum. Enterprise adoption drives long-term value. Real-world asset tokenization on the XRP ledger exemplifies growing institutional relevance, with Guggenheim Treasury Services issuing digital commercial paper on the platform. In fact, payment volume on the XRP ledger surged 1,000% recently, indicating strong adoption momentum in cross-border payment use cases. This practical utility provides fundamental support independent of short-term price movements. Ripple's acquisition of Standard Custody and Trust Company and Hidden Road Partners strengthens its institutional infrastructure, positioning it to serve regulated financial institutions requiring compliance and custody services. Integrating Rlust into existing payment rails creates network effects where institutional adoption of the stablecoin potentially drives XRP liquidity demand, establishing positive feedback loops for ecosystem growth. 3-month XRP price forecast scenarios. Range-bound consolidation, base case, 40% probability. XRP may continue trading within the $1.95 to $2.25 range pending news about ETF approval and broader market direction. The 200-day EMA at $2.0946 provides near-term resistance, while $1.95 support offers downside protection. This scenario requires sustained legal settlement progress, moderate Rlust adoption, and stable broader crypto market conditions. Without substantial expansion, volume would likely remain moderate around current levels. Risk management involves monitoring daily closes above $2.16 for bullish momentum or below $1.93 for bearish breakdown signals. ETF-driven breakout, bull case, 35% probability. ETF approval announcement could catalyze rapid price appreciation toward $2.80 to $3.20, representing 40 to 60% upside from current levels. If XRP ETFs attract a small fraction, say 35% of the net flows that Bitcoin ETFs have pulled in since launching in January 2024, the calculations indicate that the XRP price could reach nearly $3. This scenario requires confirmed ETF approval, substantial institutional inflows, and broader altcoin market recovery. Daily volume would need to expand well above 5 billion XRP to support sustained upward momentum. Key resistance levels at $2.15, $2.40, and $2.80 would need sequential clearing with volume confirmation for full bull case realization. Regulatory setback correction, bear case, 25% probability. ETF delays or adverse regulatory developments could trigger selling toward $1.65 to $1.80 support levels. This scenario would require ETF application rejections, broader crypto market weakness, or unexpected legal complications. A breakdown below $1.95 with volume expansion would indicate a potential deeper correction toward May's $1.80 support zone. Risk management requires stop-loss placement below $1.90 for position protection. XRP price forecast. Up or monitor these key levels. XRP's current position reflects a unique convergence of regulatory clarity, enterprise adoption momentum, and technical consolidation near key support levels. The 95% ETF approval odds from Bloomberg analysts are a massive shift in institutional sentiment that could drive large capital inflows. Additionally, the resolution of the SEC lawsuit removes a 4-year legal overhang, while Rlust integration provides concrete enterprise utility beyond speculative trading. Technical indicators suggest oversold conditions are developing, while fundamental catalysts could provide multiple pathways for value appreciation. The October 2025 ETF decision deadline creates a defined timeline for major catalyst realization. Support defense at $1.95 to $2 remains essential for maintaining bullish structure, while resistance clearing above $2.10 could indicate momentum expansion toward ETF-driven targets. Daily closes above the 200-day EMA at $2.0946 would confirm short-term trend reversal. Over the next 90 days, investors should monitor the progress of ETF applications, Rlust adoption metrics, legal settlement finalization, and broader altcoin market sentiment. Follow us on Google News, Trending News, Recommended Popular Crypto Topics Price Predictions. How Tether co-founder William Quigley views crypto regulations in Trump's second term. Trump appoints PayPal veteran David Sachs as White House AI and crypto czar. ChatGPT predicts the price of XRP, Picoin and Cardano by the end of 2025, which crypto aggregator platforms to watch in 2025. Bitcoin price prediction. Already down. Iran attacks send BTC price to $102,760. Buy the dip. Price analysis. Ethereum price prediction. Iran attacks send ETH price plunging 5% Key levels to watch. 1 day ago, by Arslan Butt. Press releases. Solaxi SOLX price set to heat up as Solana Layer 2 lists on DXs, major exchanges to follow. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. Iran attacks deepen month-long slide. Is a $2 test inevitable? 1 day ago, by Arslan Butt. Best crypto to buy now in June 2025. Top crypto to invest in. May 6, 2025, by Alan Draper. Best new crypto coins to invest in 2025. Top new cryptocurrencies. May 6, 2025, by Inesis Tavares. 12 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Presale crypto list. March 3, 2025, by Alan Draper. 13 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in June 2025. April 13, 2025, by Elijah Rankovich. 14 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. May 5, 2025, by Elijah Rankovich. What is the next crypto to explode in 2025? September 11, 2024, by Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. October 19, 2024, by Leon Waters. Ripple, XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 28, 2024, by Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. Will ETH bounce back? August 28, 2024, by Ben Beto.